usually work out 6 to 7 days. I'm laughing because there's a lot of graffiti, and there's literally just a big. Be very engaging. Like if you guys see, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm very engaging with my people that follow me, because without them I wouldn't be where I'm at, and I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Welcome back to another video. It is a Monday, beautiful Monday. We just killed the back workout, Monday momentum, talking about it all the time. Anyways, I put a Q&A up because I've been getting a lot of questions, a lot of DMs. Put a Q&A up on my Instagram story. Got a bunch of questions, only been up for like 2 hours, but a lot of good questions. So we're gonna go find a nice place to sit down, answer some questions, have fun. Let's do it. Alright, so we found, I wouldn't say a comfortable spot to sit down, because we low-key thought there was going to be benches over here. So I also don't know how many questions I'm going to answer because my ass is on fire on this hard-ass rock. But we're going to pick some of the good ones, some of the ones that are asked a lot, a lot of the ones that I think you guys will get value out of. So Chris is actually going to read them to me, and let's get into it.
So these questions kind of go together. So one person wants to know about your daily routine. Another one is, do you weight train and do cardio every day?
The weight training's 5 days a week, maybe 6 if I want to throw an arm day in there, because I really don't typically have an arm day, but if we're kind of just bored, we'll do that. 5 days a week, I would say it's lifting, push-pull leg, push-pull. Only hit legs once a week because I'm doing so much cardio that my legs can't handle it. And then I do cardio, I want to say 5 to 6 days a week. So usually 4 days, it's both lifting in the morning, cardio at night, or just either variation of those. Or the other, and then I usually have 2 days where it's just a cardio day or just a lifting day. And then every once in a while, every 2 to 3 weeks, I might have a day completely off, just if my body really needs it. But I'm good at gauging that. So that's my routine, weekly routine.
What is your sleep schedule?
Sleep schedule. People think that, I feel like when people are working hard for stuff, you guys see I'm always kind of like doing something, whether it's video-wise, website-wise, just trying to grow and just my own personal brand. People think, oh, do you ever sleep? Do you sleep? You're waking up at 5 a.m. to do these workouts, blah, blah, blah. Sleep is important. You know what I mean? Because you have to recover. I wouldn't be able to do all these workouts if I wasn't recovering. So I do sleep, I want to say anywhere between 6 to 8 hours. Probably go to sleep every day no later than 11:30. And then I'll wake up every day at like 6:30, between 6:30 and 7. So 6 to 8 hours. Try to get at least a night.
Why did you start working out?
Why did I start working out? Honestly, I can't tell you. It's always just been in me. Well, since I was young, I've always played sports. So I was a super competitive kid. I grew up very competitive. You guys probably could tell. And then I fell into weights. I want to say my brother got me into the weightlifting when I was in middle school, and because he was big into it. And then I just fell in love with it. And then I've always played football, high school and college. I was a football and track guy. Wrestled too. I also played basketball, but football and track are my main sports. Always been super competitive, and I just love everything about it. I don't know. That's why people say, why do you work out so hard? You don't play any sports anymore. It's just because I love it. I love the burn. I love pushing myself physically, mentally. I think it teaches you so many lessons also, just like in life. It's hard to explain. I hope you guys see my passion for it. But yeah. But don't get me wrong. Some days I'm like, damn, I'm really tired. I don't want to work out. Very rarely, but it gets done.
Does cardio harm muscle growth?
So, for me personally, my goal is my personal fitness goal is I want to be the best overall athlete I can be. So I want to be as big as possible, being as lean as possible, being as strong as possible, being as fast as possible, quick as possible. I want to just be the best overall package. So my goal isn't I want to put on 20 pounds and lift 315 pounds 10 times on a bench press. That's not my goal. I would love to do it, yeah, but I also like being able to move, be quick. I like going outside for runs. I like being competitive, playing sports. So I would say you just have to find the balance between the cardio, because maybe too much cardio, I will say, it is harder to put on muscle, especially when you're already really lean and you're doing a lot of cardio. But me personally, I still am seeing progress and PRing every couple of weeks in the gym. Definitely not every week. Definitely I would say I have lost a little strength in my legs, but that's expected with all the cardio I do. I'd say you have to find the balance, because yes, it can stop muscle growth, but also I think you can implement both of them as well. And also, all these questions, all these answers I'm giving, my opinion, what I believe. I'm not saying this is what you have to do, this is what you don't have to do. So I don't want to hear it in the comments about being scientifically correct.
Are you going to compete in the future?
No. I don't ever see myself competing. I was going to compete in Alpha Elite Summer Shredding. I don't know why. I kind of just got like convinced into doing it. I was like, oh, I might as well just try it. But I didn't get into this whole fitness thing to ever compete. That's not me. I just like doing it just because I love it. So, I mean, I can't say no for sure. I can say 99% no. We'll never know what the future holds, though.
Best pizza topping?
Pizza topping. I'm going to have to say toppings. My personal favorite pizza. I don't eat pizza a lot unless I make it myself. Which I am dropping a recipe book that will be dropping soon. So check it out. Check out my website. Program's up, but it will be dropping on the website soon. So check it out. Link in the description. But anyways, my go-to pizza, I would say I love vegetables on pizza. Broccoli, tomatoes, which I know you guys are probably like, no, you definitely don't. You're lying, but I do. But I would say pineapple and ham I love. And I would say pepperoni and sausage. Pineapple and ham is a combination. Pepperoni sausage is another combination. And then vegetables.
Are you in a caloric deficit, maintenance, or surplus?
I am maintaining right now, as I have been maintaining for the past 3 to 4 months. Well, at first when I started the cardio, I would say I was in a deficit because I definitely leaned out a little bit. But right now, I've been maintaining the same weight between 150 and 155 pounds. And and I've been maintaining that for like 3 months, so maintenance right now.
When, if ever, will you start bulking?
I don't see myself ever bulking. I mean, I definitely see in the winter me putting on maybe a little bit more body fat, eating a little bit more. I just love being lean, though. I've always liked being lean. And it's funny because I look at old pictures and I thought I was lean then, but like I'm a completely whole level of lean now. And I love it. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some days where I look and I'm like, oh, I could probably put on a little bit more like body fat, put on a little more size. But then when I'm working out and I see the pump and the vascularity and how lean I am, I'm like, oh, I love being lean. But maybe in the winter I'll put on a little bit more body fat. But I don't ever see me bulking, per se. I don't believe in bulking.
Are you studying or in college?
No, I'm taking the semester off. I actually just broke it to my parents a couple days ago. They're supportive because I'm taking this whole fitness business thing that I'm doing like full time. So I just, and especially with this whole pandemic thing happening with schools being like online and stuff, I'm terrible online. I'd rather I'm something that I have to like be there in person. But I am taking the semester off. I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably wondering, like, does this kid go to school? Or with all the stuff he's doing, but taking the semester off. And that's to say that I never want to go and finish a degree or get a degree, but right now with what I'm doing, I kind of don't see a need for it, or I don't need it, per se, but yeah, not in school this semester.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't have a girlfriend. And the funny thing is I was literally talking to a couple guys in the gym today, and I was like, wait, I don't talk to any girls. But I mean, not because it's just I'm so busy. Literally, I'm just so busy. Like me and Chris are so busy, and I'm just doing so much stuff that like I'm just so focused on like almost in like a selfish, not even a selfish way. I'm just focusing like on myself and what I have to get done right now. So I do not have a girlfriend. That being said, my DMs are always open to anyone who wants to, But no girlfriend right now. I don't even. Yeah.
Who's your favorite actor?
Favorite actor, I would have to say I love Jake Gyllenhaal. I love Tom Hanks, Will Smith, Denzel Washington. I think those are the first 4 that come to my head. I feel there's another actor that I really like.
What's your height?
I get this question literally every day, 1,000 times a day. I'm 5'7". Okay, and the reason people ask the question is that so they have an excuse to be like, oh, you only like the way you do because you're short. It's so easy to put on muscles when you're short. Blah, 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 blah. I'm 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. But yeah, that answers that. And I know I'm still going to get questions in the comments saying, how tall are you?
Would you travel to a different state to meet a girl you're into?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we would have to be talking for a little while. I'm not just going to talk to you for a week or talk to you for a day to go travel. But if it's serious and we're talking with good chemistry, I think I would travel.
Who are some of your role models that always motivate you?
Honestly, it sounds crazy. I mean, I don't think it sounds crazy. I would say honestly, like my friends, like some of my really good friends, motivate me. My family, obviously, but like my friends, like I'm someone that like I want everyone to win. You know what I mean? So like, if I'm winning, the people that are closest to me are winning, and vice versa. So like, when I see them working, when I see Chris editing videos a lot, when I see other friend he's seen that you guys have seen on the channel. He's looking to open a restaurant. Like, that motivates me to keep working harder. That way when we're older, we're just all successful. So that motivates me. But someone that I look up to in the industry, I guess, and kind of what I want to almost do is Randall Pitch. He owns Live Fit Apparel. And I love everything he does, from fitness to business-wise, just like kind of everything he does. So he's been motivating me a lot. I want to say Gary Vaynerchuk, I hope I'm saying that right, motivates me a lot. But yeah, I would say my biggest motivation, I would say the people closest around me.
Do you count your calories and do you count your macros?
I've said it before, do not count macros. I do count calories. I eat between 22 to 2,500 a day, and I just try to keep my protein. I hit a certain number of protein, so it's usually my protein between 160 to 100 to 180 grams. It's pretty high, but I just like eating a lot of protein. I wouldn't say you need that much. I would say just try to hit 1 gram per pound of body weight, but I do not count my macros.
Are you natural?
1,000% natural. I say it all, I get all the time in my comments. I get all the hate things. Oh, you're not natural. I said it in my last video. People always comment saying, oh, you're not natural. You use steroids. Stop lying to people. Look at this joker, blah, blah, blah. And I love the comments. It's actually a compliment to me, so keep them coming. And, but yeah, 100% natural. Never taken anything or plan on taking anything. So yeah, 100% natural.
Any advice for running a business?
Any advice for running a business? Well, I just got started into it, and my merch hasn't even come out yet. It hasn't dropped yet. Today's Monday. It gets shipped out to my house tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that. But I would say, I really have I don't have that much experience in it. I would say if you want to do something, you want to start something, just do it. You learn as you go. You'll make mistakes as you go. You'll lose as you go. You'll win as you go. It's something that, like I said, I think it's just something that you just have to jump into and just learn. Do your research and stuff before, as best as you can, but it's inevitable that you're going to have a lot of downs, a lot of losses. You're going to make mistakes, but then you learn from that and you grow from that. So even the mistakes really aren't even mistakes, because you get stronger from it. But yeah, merch is dropping soon, very soon. Be on the lookout. Super excited. Can't wait.
What's your favorite unhealthy food?
Maybe cookies. Oh, for dessert, I would say cookies are my favorite dessert. Like a nice warm chocolate chip cookie, like freshly baked. And also a warm brownie with like ice cream. That would be my favorite desserts. Maybe buffalo wings. Do I like buffalo wings? Chicken parm is good, but I don't crave it. Maybe a burger, like a really, really good burger. Burger and fries. Maybe a big ass steak and potatoes. Ooh. I'm going to football with a child this weekend for my dad's birthday.
How much money do you earn from Instagram or social media in general?
Well, I don't make money directly from Instagram, and we really just started making money right now. Not from Instagram, but just from other stuff. I'm not going to say how much I make, but I just started the program stuff, so I've been making a little money from that. I'm sponsored by EHPs. If you guys want any supplements, Isaiah 10. So I guess it's obviously some stuff from that too. What else? Oh, YouTube. So it's just like a bunch of stuff that all comes together. Not a lot of what you guys are thinking right now. Definitely something though. Hopefully, just want to keep growing, getting bigger.
What do you think your body fat percentage would be?
Another question I get all the time. What's your body fat? What's your body fat? What's your body fat? I would say 8%. I would say 8%. I don't think I'm any leaner than that. But I hope more of my fat in my legs. So I would say 8%.
Is it possible to bulk and cut at the same time?
Well, you can't bulk and cut at the same time. They're the two opposites. You can't bulk and cut at the same time. It's one or the other, I guess. But if you're asking if you can get stronger and get bigger while losing body fat, I say yes, especially if you're a beginner. I mean, Chris is a prime example of it. He lost 30 pounds in a year and got stronger and bigger visually. So, yeah, especially if you're a beginner, I think you could do both, lose body fat and get stronger. But you can't bulk up, like eat in a calorie surplus and also cut and eat in a calorie deficit.
Any injury? If yes, how did you solve it? Did you still train with the injury?
My biggest thing is you have to know the difference between being hurt and being injured, right? Hurting is just like you're sore, you have bumps and bruises, you can work through it. Being injured is when like your foot's broken, you know what I mean? So I think people confuse the two. But I'm someone that I've been hurt a lot. Like, you know what I mean? I've been very sore. A lot of people I think would take off, but I pushed through it. But an injury, I would say. All right, one thing that did keep me out is I broke my big toe, actually. Playing football without shoes on, probably the dumbest thing I ever did. I broke my big toe, which actually came up like halfway up my foot. So I actually had a whole cast on in 6th grade. But thank God, no real injuries that have kept me out the gym or anything. But be smart, just know the difference between being hurt and being injured.
What's your full-time job?
This, what we're doing right now, fitness, social media, YouTube, my merchandise stuff. Like, this is full time. I was working at a gym and a pizzeria before the whole quarantine happened, but obviously they closed. This right now is full time. All my energy, all my effort is into this stuff right here.
Have you ever considered going vegan for the tremendous health benefits?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't see myself ever doing it, and I'm not gonna even say like I know the health benefits because I haven't done my research on it, but I don't see myself ever going vegan. I might maybe do a video. I tried vegan for a day, but we'll see.
How do you manage your time being active on Instagram, making YouTube videos, and growing your brand?
Well, like I said, this is like a full-time job, so it's pretty much just picture yourself at a job for an 8-hour shift, but that's what we do every single day. So like, we plan our days, we plan ahead. Like me and Chris know what videos we're gonna record a couple days before. I know what pictures I'm gonna post or workouts I'm gonna post the day before, 2 days before. And yeah, this is full time. Like we go to the gym every day at the same time. Usually in the morning, I do my cardio in the afternoon. I plan like meetings and stuff like with Chris or with it's with Kwame or with somewhere I gotta go, meeting of people. So I guess I always plan, I want to say 2 days ahead. But it's a lot. But I'm someone that I like being in a routine too, so it's kind of like natural to me. Like it sounds weird, but like I like going on vacation, like traveling, but more than a week, I don't like it because I'm not in the same routine that I like being in. Like I like coming home and getting back into it. You know, getting back into like, boom, you gotta wake up, do this, edit, record, film, this, bop, bop, bop. So yeah, just kind of just plan, I would say, a couple days ahead.
Favorite restaurant in New Jersey?
Pickles Trattoria. Shout out Yassine. Check it out. We'll put address somewhere. There's 3 locations.
What's your opinion on eating breakfast versus intermittent fasting?
I've tried intermittent fasting before a couple months ago, probably like a year ago. Wasn't a fan of it. I mean, I know it has some benefits and stuff, but I think starting out, because you remember, you're fasting overnight, you know what I mean? You're not eating overnight. You're fasting for 8-10 hours, however long you're sleeping. So I think it's important to wake up, get a good breakfast, and you get some protein, start protein synthesis, stimulate it. And I recommend eating breakfast. But yeah, I mean, if you're intermittent fasting, whatever works for you, it works for you. I don't suggest it. But yeah, that's just me.
When's the cookbook coming out, and how much will it be?
Cookbook is coming out. I have been writing all the recipes down. I think I have 12 recipes in it right now. I think I'm gonna get it up to like 20-ish, around 20. Literally, I'm telling you right now, if you just had the protein oatmeal recipe, I could charge you $1,000 and it would be worth it because you'll literally be using it the rest of your life. But be coming out in a couple weeks. I want to do this whole merch stuff first and focus on that right now. Me and Chris will start recording the cooking videos probably next week. But don't know how much it's going to be yet. It's not going to be crazy. But yeah, cookbook coming soon. Be on the lookout. Link in the description. And I'm a very good cook, by the way.
How'd you get sponsored?
How did I get sponsored? It is by hard work, being consistent as hell, putting out good content, giving value to people, and then I guess you never know who's watching. And I've actually noticed that. Like, you never know who's watching. Because you could think no one noticing, no one's doing this, no one's doing that, but someone's always watching. I want to say the biggest truth to that is my friend Taylor Bennett, and he messaged me. I didn't even realize he messaged me. It was in my DMs, but I wasn't following him at the time, so I didn't see it. But yeah, I messaged him, and Taylor Bennett's pretty big in the music industry. And yeah, I saw his message. I was like, what the hell? Like, I didn't even realize he messaged me. Like, that's crazy as hell. Like, I mean, because he's pretty famous, pretty well known. And he was just saying, oh, I love your content, I love your page, I love what you do, blah, blah, blah. And then we started talking from there, linked up. And so you never know who's watching. But then EHP, actually all within like a month, a couple companies reached out to me to sponsor, to try to work with me. And I've always loved the EHP. I've always looked up to them. I've looked up to a lot of athletes that are sponsored by them. Like, I've been following them for a while. And I genuinely love their supplements. So after talking and stuff and going back and forth, decided to do with EHP Labs, and I'm super happy to be with them. They're literally amazing. Just like, not even just supplement wise, but just like me and my athlete manager have such a good relationship. And yeah, I think it's just an awesome company overall. Can't wait to head out there. Like, it's based in Australia. I can't wait to head out there and do stuff with them just because once this whole quarantine's over. But yeah, EHP Labs. So I would just say be consistent. You never know who's watching. Put out good value. Put out stuff that people want. Be very engaging. Like, if you guys see, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm very engaging with my people that follow me, because without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at. And I really appreciate every single one of you guys. So yeah, that'll be my tips and EHP Labs. So that wraps up the Q&A. Thank you guys for all the questions. I got a bunch of questions. I try to get to as many as I can, but there's obviously a lot, and a lot of them are repeated too. If you guys have any other questions, always message me on Instagram, comment. I try to get to as many as possible. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, turn on post notification. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.